Hey everybody, this is BlkApricorn with another battle video. I'm fighting someone named Pokemon Ransu from Gaia. He trounced me in our last battle, so we're doing a little candid battle. So anyways, I start off with Bro Rape, and he goes with a fake out on his Ambipom. So, anyways, I figured this was a standard Ambipom set, but I didn't know it was packing Taunt, so I went for the Toxic Spikes, and that didn't go over very well, as you can see. So I decided to just go for a payback, and at this point I figure out, oh shit, he's running a Sunny Day team, so I hope I can, take care of that. So I go for the payback, thinking, Ambipom's kind of weak, it'll do alright. But, I guess I kind of figured he was gonna get the hell out of here, go for the U-turn. I guess he didn't really have a whole lot on me, on my physical, defenses. But now that he's got the taunt on, he doesn't really have to worry about me. So, this is my first mistake of the match. I probably should have gone for the explosion, because his Arcanines Intimidate, basically almost nullified my payback. So it was a very good switch in on his part. Of course, he probably knew I was going to do it, do another payback. So I guess I fell for that one. So he decides to go for, the Flare Blitz. And I figure I've got an Occaberry on, so it'll help reduce some of the fire damage. And I'm physically defensive, so I might be able to survive this barely, because I went for the explosion this time to see what he would do. But that Sunny Day basically boosted it enough to where it didn't even fucking matter. Yeah, so Bro Rape dies without really doing a whole lot, except for, getting a little bit of damage on his Ambipom. I guess that was alright. It helped later in the match. Sorry about the shitty voice right now. I'm a little bit sick. I'm congested, and so my voice sounds like crap. So anyways, I decided to trap him in the Matrix using my, revenge-killing Dugtrio. Once you get trapped in the Matrix, there is no getting out. I'm surprised he wasn't packing Extreme Speed, to just deal a little bit of damage, because I figured he would have seen, his imminent demise once I threw out a trapping Dugtrio. But yeah, Sunlight's still going, Arcanine is dead. So he throws out his Moltres, knowing that I can't hit him with an Earthquake, and I can't trap him, so he's gonna, get a free attack on something. I figure it's going to be a special attacker, so I throw out Charlotte. And Charlotte obviously takes Solar Beams, like they're nothing. And once again, my camera fails to be able to keep up with awesome attacks like Solar Beam and Blizzard. But yeah, Sunlight's still going. He's going to pull out at this point, switch to a more physical attacker. I decided to go for a Toxic, not really predicting anything, but just trying to get a Toxic on something. And so, it's lucky that I get it on a good physical attacker, so I can pull Charlotte back out and, save it for the Moltres. He had a lot of physical attackers on his team this time. He had Donphan, he had Arcanine, and another Pokemon that you'll see at the end. So I switched to Magic Drugs expecting an Earthquake or the Stab, but he decides to go for the Stone Edge. So I'm not sure if he predicted that I would pull out a Flyer, but that was a very good prediction and it almost wrecked me. At this point I see that his Donphan is, Life Orbed. So the Toxic damage takes effect again. And Magic Drugs is Life Orbed as well. So I've only got one good hit left in me, so I decided to make it count and go for a hit on the special side. Magic Drugs is my special attack, my mixed sweeper, excuse me. And I know Donphan is physically defensive as shit, so I try to, make my only hit count. So down goes Donphan, and down goes Magic Drugs. So he sends out his Ambipom again because his Sunlight faded. And I figure he's going to do that. I didn't know how many Sunny Day users he had on his team. And I know that Feeny D's not going to be affected by, you know, he's not going to be really affected by a taunt or a fake out, and definitely not U-turn. So I go for a Thunder Punch, thinking he's just going to switch out to Moltres, because he doesn't really have anything on me. So he stays in and gets off a Sunny Day and survives my Thunder Punch, for fuck's sake. And so he gets out of there. I'm just thinking, shit, I'm going to have to deal with this thing one more time during the match. Maybe more, because Ambipom's fast as shit. So he goes for a Lucario, which I didn't really know what to expect on this one. I just kind of went for a Thunder Punch again, you know, good old faithful. My cats are over on the other side of the room fucking shit up. So this deals a lot more damage than I thought it was going to, and this kind of made me question. I'm guessing this is either a special or a mixed Lucario, because I was kind of expecting a crunch. But he hit me with a Shadow Ball, and I guess I just went for the Earthquake. You know, I kind of wanted that kill. I have a bad track record with Lucario. Not just his Lucario, but every Lucario. So, dead Lucario. And, Sunlight's still going. I wonder how many Heat Rocks he has going. At this point, you can tell my cats kind of started fucking with shit, because, I had to move the camera around. So I pull back Feeny D, going once again for Charlotte, my standard Moltres counter this match. He gets off a Flamethrower. This is going to be boosted by Sunny Day, so it's going to do a little bit more damage than I, you know, would have anticipated. But I figure Charlotte's a beast. She can fucking deal with it. You know, it's just a Moltres, it's just a Flamethrower. And then my life keeps going down, and I'm just like, shit, this thing crit. I hope it doesn't fucking kill me. But Charlotte is alright. You know, and I'm lucky that I had this Citrus Berry on, because otherwise he just would have gone for another Flamethrower and killed me. So that, you know, if Charlotte had gone down right here, it basically would have been game, because I didn't really have anything to take out Moltres after that point. So it goes for another Flamethrower, probably trying to get another crit hacks. No crit hacks for you this time. So I go for the Soft Boiled. There we go. Thank you, video, for reminding me of what I just did already. So yeah, that puts me back up in really good health. I wasn't really sure if he was going to stay in or not, so I went for another Soft Boiled just because I really needed the health. I didn't want to have to come in on a physical attacker if he had another one. So he pulls back and goes for the Ambipom again. And of course I get my Soft Boiled off. At this point, I kind of predict that he's going to go for a Fake Out, but I really need for this Ambipom to die. So I'm going to trap him and kill him with a faster attack, because I'm faster. So I'm going to trap it in the Matrix. I figured I'd be able to survive this, but this thing does a lot more damage to me than I thought. So if this had killed me, I would have been in deep shit. But I'm at, you know, 8 health. Gonna be at 19 after this leftovers recover. So I go for the Sucker Punch, thinking he's just gonna attack me. And I was right. So, finally killed that fucking annoying Ambipom. Get a little bit of health. So he throws out Moltres. I go back to my standard counter. He probably knew I was going to do this, so he probably just wanted to get a free switch in on his next Pokemon. Also getting off a Sunny Day. I didn't know his Moltres was another Sunny Day user. Probably had a Heat Rock. So he switches out and brings in his Tangrowth, and I'm thinking, shit, this thing has Chlorophyll. So once again, I just go for the Crapshoot Toxic. So this thing's probably going to try to hit me on the physical side because it's a regular physical attacker. So I pull back and I really want to trap this thing, but I can't do it without, you know, the Matrix dying. So I bring Infinity D to take the hit and die, so I can get the Matrix in for free. Sorry for all the coughing. I've got a sinus infection going on right now. So slowly wearing down on Toxic, and that's what the Matrix does. He Toxic stalls with Protect and Substitute, basically. And he's fast, so we can get them all off. So I Protect, hoping to stall for the Toxic and get a little bit of HP left so I can do another Substitute. So I probably should have, you know, waited and did a calculation here for my HP. But, you know, I ended up trying to go for the Substitute. But obviously I was too weak. I was kind of, you know, hasty there. I probably should have, at the very least, tried for another Protect. So the Matrix goes down. Plan didn't work too well after all. So I'm still going. At this point, I'm really not so sure just how fast Tangrowth is. So I decided to go for my Infernape, because Infernape is fast as shit. So I go for a nasty plot, thinking that I might be faster, but this thing is fast as shit. I'm not too worried about the damage on this turnaround because I've got a Focus Sash on. But at this point I definitely know he's faster than me, so he'll definitely be able to kill me on the next hit. So I figure I might as well stay in instead of switching to Bliissey. Bliissey's my only other Pokemon left at this point. So, yeah, I just go for a Fire Blast, hoping, you know, he'll do something dumb, or I'll get a miss, or I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting at this point. But he switches out, probably trying to reset his Toxic counter. And, probably knew I was going to try for a Fire attack. So I go for the Fire Blast. And this thing has got, you know, it's +2 with the nasty plot. It got Stab. It got Sunny Day. This thing is basically going to deal an assload of damage, but, you know, it still has a type resistance on the Moltres, so I think it's going to survive just barely, and then I'll outspeed it and kill it on the second hit. As you can see, second hit is not needed. That was a really beast attack. One hit KOing that fucking Moltres. And so at this point, I really want to keep Felix around, so I'm going to try and stall out the Sunny Day instead. So he goes for the Earthquake. I'm just trying to run down the Sunny Day as much as possible so that I can get rid of the Chlorophyll speed boost. And I think I'm going to take a lot of damage from this, but Charlotte's a lot more bulky than I thought on the physically defensive side. So I go for a Soft Boiled here just because I'm stalling. I'm really just stalling at this point. And that's what Bliissey does best. So he goes for the Power Whip. I'm thinking, shit, this is going to deal a lot of damage because it's, you know, stab and all that shit. I go for a Soft Boiled here just because I'm trying to stall again. And surprisingly I survive. So at this point, and it only dealt about half of my HP. So at this point I figure, you know what, I can just go for the kill here. I'm gonna go for that kill with I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower. So yeah, this Toxic should put it down in Flamethrower range. But yeah, once this Flamethrower hits, that's the end of the match. So it was a very good match, very close. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Ransu. I'm going to put all that information in the text at the bottom. But yeah, very good match, very good opponent. So enjoy the death of Tangrowth. I'll check y'all bitches later.